But there's one thing I did this morning. Is, I took a photo on the scales, and it's probably been the heaviest I've been, and because all that comfort food I've eaten, it made me put on 5 kilograms and probably even more. Well, I did some deliberate thing there of actually putting that little snippet of a past video I did. It's the first video I did of 2019 of reviewing last year and what I'm looking towards this year. And of course, we have a New Year's resolution is just start losing this. Of course, that was the beginning of January. Now here I am, beginning of July, and you probably notice between the difference between the shirt I was, same shirt. It's, certainly a lot more, a lot less, loose on me basically. And even though it's, not a type of thing you probably see with people doing weight loss, of, seeing them with my shirt off with a 6-pack and stuff like that, it is a bit of a work in progress for me, and I, just don't want to lose it in a hurry or get it all replaced with, replace the fat with muscle basically. I just want to start looking a little more better than what I do now. Now, out of all of this, pretty much the first thing I approached was, my mental state. For me personally, I was going through depression, mostly for loneliness. So, I had to, probably do some other things other than weight loss, of course, but my main focus was, losing this, basically. So, of course, it could easily be quite different for quite a lot of other people as well. You might have depression from other things as well. But it might be the simple fact of someone, probably have an ex that probably dumped you because you're too big or for him or something like that, or her, and gone off with something much more slimmer and beautiful and everything else like that. So sometimes you find that revenge might be a good thing in certain matters. But as certainly if you're starting to get suicidal thoughts and stuff like that, it's probably a good idea to know that you're not alone. You can easily just pick up a phone and just talk to someone. Suicide prevention hotline or lifeline here in Australia. It's it'll probably be a good start to probably just to do that first before you start worrying about this basically. Make sure this is all okay. The other thing I looked at myself was the diet. I certainly didn't give up my caffeine fix. But I did have a even though I pretty much eat pretty well and eat pretty right, I did go through and have a good look at my diet there as well, because there's one thing that I really did quite a lot last year when depression really took hold, was I did hit the comfort food. So I hit not so much hitting the McDonald's or that sort of thing, or pizzas. I was more hitting a large pack of the chips or crisps, I think some people like to call them, and the pack of lollies and stuff like that. So I managed to work on cutting back on that. It still comes back and hits me at times, and though I don't really hit the lollies terribly much, I more hit the pack of the chips when you get a bit of a depression hit. But it's been a bit of I've been overcoming that side of things a fair bit. But the other things too I looked at too was things like I didn't go like do cold turkey things. Like you probably see some people there on YouTube who did weight loss, did this big thing of cutting cold turkey basically with sugar and stuff like that. I didn't exactly take that approach with sugar or fatty foods or anything like that. I probably just in some ways weaned myself off a bit, knowing that probably reduce, I should really say, in just about sugar I have. I never really keep anything in the way of like ice cream in the freezer, because I usually find that as soon as I buy it, take it home, I usually eat 3/4 of it before I've gone to bed that night. So I don't have anything like that in my fridge at all. But there's certain things too that, like after morning service at church, they do tea, coffee, and they also serve biscuits. So that's always going to be there. And they also did a big fundraiser thing for the homeless soup kitchen up in Toowoomba with watching the State of Origin games. And they had there for sale, small packets of lollies and stuff like that. So, of course, being a fundraiser, bought some lollies, of course. The other things I've pretty much done too was, I cut back on pasta. See, with pasta, here in Australia, I can pick up a packet for like 70 cents. It's cheap, easy. Pretty simple way of making myself some lunch, and probably just eating a bit too much during the week, basically. Pretty much having it every day. So I had to cut back on that, and now I pretty much do a thing of having pasta for lunch once a month, and I pretty much replaced it with doing some scrambled eggs instead, or maybe just doing a toasted cheese sandwich. So. So, I pretty much cutting back the high carbohydrates has probably helped me out quite a lot too, because, I'm not burning it all up. And since I'm not burning it all up, it just gets piled on. So if I reduce that, it definitely helps. Other than that, I did some small changes, probably put in sweet potato a bit more than just the normal Irish potatoes, stuff like that. Like I mentioned, do scrambled eggs. Still do the pretty much grains type cereals. Never really have anything in the way of like sugary style cereals. So it's all like those sort of things that probably could be helpful with helping you lose weight. Probably the final thing I want to put here is probably the thing of is exercise. And probably find the best thing with exercise is doing the thing that motivates you the most. Like for me personally, I've been finding that just getting up early in the morning and get myself down to the gym, do all the exercises that way and stuff like that before breakfast, is probably the best thing for me from motivational wise. Now, it might not be something that be enjoyable, but it'd probably be the thing that probably gives me the results. So, I get up early in the morning, set my alarm at 4:15, but I also go to bed early too. Get up, do the usual morning nature call routine, get changed, jump in the car, go for a drive, go do the workout and come back home. So, don't have to, have to go to the gym. It might be something in the way of motivational if go and finding a community group that does walking exercises or something like that, or yoga classes, something that probably help you with getting your body moving basically. So my thing's the gym. Your thing might be just doing daily walks all morning or something like that. So the main thing is still just getting off your rear end and get moving basically. Now, with me going to the gym, I go 4 times a week, and I pretty much divide it up to having like 2 days of doing just cardio, and do another 2 days of just doing weights, and pretty much do a full body workout with the weights. And also, I don't go in there to look at trying how much I can bench press or anything like that. I don't go overboard with that. I mostly go into intention, mostly just to, slim down basically, and not exactly go in there to, look at getting everything replaced with muscle basically. Now, there's plenty of other things out there that might be helpful for other people, but I find that it's sort of like this is probably the best option for me. And of course, there's probably plenty of people out there and plenty of YouTube videos and whatnot and stuff like that saying that you could lose X amount of weight by the X amount of weeks if you stick to this plan and stuff like that. I usually sort of like look at it as sort of like something that's more taking on board as more something in the lines of doing this full time. So if you want to try out these sort of diets or something like that, or plans or something like that, end of the day it's your choice on how you want to approach it. But this is something I wanted to share as something I did, and from it all, I've now lost 12 kilograms. So I certainly encourage anyone who wanting to lose weight, don't be afraid of it, and hopefully people might comment down below of their success rate and how much they lost themselves. Certainly will be encouraging for me and anyone else who watches this video of seeing other people sharing their results in one way or another. So consider subscribing down below, and until next time, have a good one.